Ram Ram Ram. Sarvebhyah hritpurvaka namaskaraha. Swagatam. Welcome to class 40, which is also the final revision session of the webinar. And after this, we will have individual chanting sessions, yes. But this will be the final session in the sense that we will revise the last 10 verses, 91 to 100, followed by individual chanting. And also, Swatantriya Dinasya Hardaha Shubhashayaha, advance wishes to all of you on the 75th Independence Day of India, which is tomorrow. And next week, that is August 21st, Sunday, at the same time, that is 5 p.m. IST, we will have our valedictory session for Soundaryalahari webinar. We are very privileged that we have a very erudite, great scholar of Sanskritam and Advaita and Shankaracharya's works, who will be addressing us on that day, next Sunday, 21st August. He is Dr. Karanam Aravindarao Mahodaya. Many of you would have heard of him. So he is also a retired DGP from undivided Andhra Pradesh. And he is doing a lot of work and gives a lot of discourses, takes classes in Advaita, Sanskritam, etc. So alongside his professional duty as a DGP and throughout as an IPS officer, he has authored a lot of books in Sanskritam and on Sanatana Dharma. So I think we all are very privileged that he is joining us. He has kindly agreed to join us online and address all of us. So please be present next class, next session, that is on 21st August. Please also inform your friends who are attending, and also we are thinking of making the session live and also maybe share the details, Zoom details with others, because a lot of them would be interested in listening to him. So I will send out all those Zoom details, etc. to you, so you can share that with others who might be interested. He's a very great orator. So we will have that in the next session. And another announcement is that we are looking for a few participants to chant in the next class. So we don't have too much time, but and it would be individual chanting, because we cannot have a group chanting in this online mode. There will be a lag and all that, so we cannot have multiple voices joining from different places. So the preference is for children, maybe up to the age of 15, 16, or maybe even 18 years. So preference would be for the younger children in the course, but others are also welcome. So if you could record the first 10 verses or so and share it with me and send it to me. It has to be early also, maybe by Tuesday or so. If you can send it to me by email, then I can listen to it. But like I said, the preference will be for children. So please do not mind if we do not have time and accommodate all of you. But preference will be given to those who can chant perfectly and children, so up to 18 years or so. So, but if we have time and I receive more, emails, then we could think of having others also, but that depends on how many actually respond to this. So I know that a lot of children have been attending during the individual sessions. Some of you chant really well. So please make it a point to record the first 10 verses or so and send it to me by email in another 2 days, by Tuesday. And so we can draw up a list of participants who will be chanting. We will not have time for more than 10 to 15 verses, because we'll also have the chief guest's address. And after we conclude the session with vote of thanks, as usual, you all will be knowing by now, those who have attended Vyoma webinars, we will have a feedback session where you can switch on your webcams and share any feedback you have to give about the course. So that will be the concluding part of the session. So having said that, let us begin as usual with Guru Vandanam and Mangala Shlokaha. Gururev gatir gurumev bhaje Gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave Na gurof paramam shishurasmi guroho Matirasti gurau mama pahi guro Shruti smriti purananamayam karunalayam Namami bhagavat pada shankaram loka shankaram Soundaryalahari kartre sarvamangaladayine Shankaracharya varyaya yatirajayate namaha Shankarupena machittam pankikritamabhudyaya Kinkariyasya samaya Shankaracharyamashraya Shivashaktya yuktaha Yadi bhavati shakta prabhavitum Na chedevam devaha Na khalu kushalaspanditum Atastvamadhyam harihara virinchadibhirapi pranantum stotum va kathamakrita punya prabhavati padanyasa krida parichayamivarabdhumanasah Skhalantaste khelam bhavana kalahamsana jahati atastesham shiksham subhagamani manjira ranitachalada chakshanam charana kamalam charucharite Gataste manchattvam druhina hari rudreshvara bhritaha shivasvachachaya ghatita kapata prachadapataha tvadiyanam bhasam pratiphalana ragarunataya Shariri Shringaraha Rasa Iva Drishando Bhikutukam Arala Kesheshu Prakriti Sarala Mandahasite Shiri Shabha Chitte Drishadupala Shobha Kuchatate Brishantanvi Madhye Pruthururasi Jaroha Vishaye Jagatratum Shambho Jayati Karuna Kachidaruna Kalankah Kasturi Rajanikara Bimbanjalamayam Kalabhih Karpuraihi Marakata Karandan Nibiditam Atastvad Bhogena Pratidinamidam Rikta Kuharam Vidhir Bhuyo Bhuyaha Nibidayati Nunam Tava Kriti पुरारातेरन्तः पुरमसि ततस्त्वच्चरणयोः सपर्या मर्यादा तरलकरणानाम सुलभा तथा ह्येते नीताः शतमखमुखाः सिद्धिमतुलाम् तव द्वारोपान्तस्थितिभिरणिमाद्याभिरमराः कलत्रौ वैधात्रम् कति कति भजन्ते न कवयः श्रियो देव्याः को वा न भवति पतिः कैरपि धनैः महादेवं हित्वा तव सति सतीनाम चरमे कुचाभ्यामासङ्गः पुरवकतरोरप्यसुलभः गिरामाहुर्देवीम् द्रोहिण गृहिणीमागमविदः हरे पत्नीं पद्मां हरसहचरीमद्रितनया तुरीया कापि त्वं दुरधिगमनिस्सीम महिमा महामाया विश्वं भ्रमयसि परब्रह्म महिषि कदा काले मातः कथय कलितालक्तकरसं पिबेयं विद्यार्थी तव चरण निर्णेजन जलम् प्रकृत्या मूकानाम् अपि च कविता कारणतया कदा धत्ते वाणी मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम् सरस्वत्या लक्ष्म्या विधिहरिसपत्नो विहरते रते पातिव्रत्यं शिथिलयति रम्येण वपुषा चिरञ्जीवन्नेव क्षपितपशुपाशव्यतिकरः परानन्दाभिख्यं रसयति रसं त्वद्भजनवान् प्रदीपज्वालाभिः दिवसकरनीराजनविधिः सुधासूतेश्चन्द्रोपलजललवैरर्घ्यरचना स्वकीयैरम्भोभिः सलिलनिधिसौहित्यकरणम् त्वदीयाभिर्वाग्भिः तव जननि वाचां स्तुतिरियम् त्वदीयाभिर्वाग्भिः तव जननि वाचां स्तुतिरियम् त्वदीयाभिर्वाग्भिः तव जननि वाचां स्तुतिरियम्. Okay, so now we will have the individual chanting. Before that, Vishalakshi Bhagini, you have asked if the chief guest would be speaking in Sanskrit or English. We will definitely request him to speak in English, even if he wants to say a few lines in Sanskritam. He would be, and we will request him to address in English. As you know, there are many of us here, so Sanskritam is not at all difficult to understand. All of us can understand, but still, in the interest of everyone who might find it a little difficult or maybe slow in following Sanskrit, we'll definitely request him to speak in English. And the idea was that he will be addressing in English itself. So like I said, even if a few words he says in Sanskrit, it would be predominantly in English. So I will request the admin team to share the Zoom login details with you all in advance, so that others who might be interested also to listen to him can log in and listen to him. I hope you all have received the email with the invite, which I just sent out today for the valedictory function next week. You will receive another email with the detailed schedule and the login details. Okay, so as usual, request you to please raise your hand. And I will call out the names. Swati Bhagini.
पदन्यासक्रीडा परिचयमिवारब्धुमनसः स्खलन्तस्ते खेलम् भवनकलहं सा न जहति अतस्तेषां शिक्षां सुभगमणिमञ्जीररणितच्छलादाचक्षाणम् चरणकमलं चारुचरिते.
Uttamam Bhagini, well chanted.
Thank you.
Yes, so please raise your hand and I will call out your names. Kamala Bhagini, next one, 92. Kamala Bhagini, please unmute.
गतास्ते मञ्चत्वं द्रुहिणहरिरुद्रेश्वरभृतः शिवस्वच्छाया घटितकपटप्रच्छतपटः त्वदीयानां भासां प्रतिफलनरागारुणतया शरीरी शृङ्गारः रस इव दृशां दोग्धिकुतुकम्.
Uttamam Bhagini. The second line, the Mahapranas could be clearer, especially the cha. Shiva swachchaya ghatita kapata prachada pataha. Well chanted. Dhanyavadaha. Whoever has chanted, request you to please lower your hands. Mark Anthony Mahodaya.
Namaste.
Namaste. Good to listen to you after a long time.
Thank you. Ara aralakesheshu prakriti sarala mandahasite shirisha bhachitte drishadupala shobha kuchatatre brisham tanvi madhye prithururasi jaro havishaye Jagatratum Shambho Jayati Karuna Kachidaruna.
Uttamam, very well chanted, Mahodaya. So the Bhrisham, if the Mahaprana is clearer, that would be good. And Karuna, Kachidaruna. I know you made a difference between na and na. It could be slightly clearer. Karuna, Kachidaruna. Also, very good effort. Soundaryalahari is not very simple to chant. So despite not having an Indian language as your mother tongue, you've chanted very well. Mark Anthony Mahodaya and his family, his son, his wife, they've all been learning many shlokas, including Bhagavad Gita and many others through Vyoma. Really appreciate it, Mahodaya.
Thank you very much.
Dhanyavadaha.
Can my son also sing?
Yes, please. Which verse would he like to do?
You can do that.
You can choose.
As you like. You can choose. You can choose.
Do you want to do the first one, whichever you're comfortable with?
Yeah, first one.
First one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
शिवशक्त्या युक्तः यदि भवति शक्तः प्रभवितुं न चेदेवं देवः न खलु कुशलः स्पन्दितुमपि अतस्त्वमाराध्याम् हरिहरविरिञ्चादिभिरपि प्रणन्तुं स्तोतुं वा कथमकृतपुण्यः प्रभवति.
Uttamam, well done. Could you chant the third line? Atastvam aradhyam.
Vas-y, relis la troisième.
अतस्त्वमाराध्यं हरिहरविरिञ्चादिभिरपि.
So here, Hari Hara, I don't know why I'm hearing it as Ari. It is Ha. So the Hari, Hara, here I hear it clearly. Hara, I hear it clearly as Ha. But first time in Hari, I don't know why it's heard as A. So it should be clearer. Hari Hara.
Yes, tu dis, redis.
हरिहरविरिञ्चादिभिरपि.
Bhira.
Yes, I hear your father correcting you. Correct. Mahapranas. Yeah, so slightly more emphasis on B. Next line also.
Ah, la suivante.
Pranantum stotum va.
Pranantum.
Stotum va kathamakrita punya prabhavati.
Uttamam. Very well done. Pranantum na. So if you can make that, the way you do it is you twist your tongue na. And when you twist your tongue more, that na would be heard clearer than na. The difference would be clearer. Very well done. No.
Thank you very much.
Uttamam.
Thank you.
Dhanyavadaha to both of you. Next. KVSS Iyer Mahodaya. Yeah, Kalanka Kasturi. KVSS Iyer Mahodaya, I think you're unmuted, but I'm unable to hear you. It shows that you're unmuted, but I can't hear you. Maybe we will come back to you in a while. Venkateshwaran Gopala Mahodaya.
Namaskaram.
Namaste.
Kalanka Kasturi Rajanikara Bimbam Jalamayam Kalabih Karpuraihi Marakadakarandam Nibiditam Ataspadbhogena Pratidinamidam Riktakukaram Vidhir Bhuyo Bhuyaha Nibidayati Nonantava Krute.
Uttamam Mahodaya. Well done.
Thank you.
Jayashri Rudrapatna Bhagini.
Ram Ram Ram.
Ram Bhagini.
Purarate rantah puramasita tatasvacharanayoho saparya maryada taralakarana nama sulabha tatha hyete nitaha shatamakhamukha siddhimatulam Tavadvaropantasthitivhiranimādhyabhiramaraha.
Uttamam. The first line again, Bhagini. Purarate rantah puramasi.
Purarate rantah puramasi tatasvacharanayoho.
Okay. Well chanted, Bhagini. Tatastvacharanayoho. I wanted to listen to that again. Well chanted. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavada.
Some of you have said that you have not received the email about next class, the valedictory function. Please wait maybe for a couple of more hours. And because it's a group email, maybe it's taking time. And if you still haven't received it, please email me, brunda.vyoma@gmail.com. Please send me an email that if you haven't received the invite. I will forward the email to you. I will also request the admin team to send a group message through the SFH portal. So that probably reaches you all, though I don't know why some emails maybe are not included in the group. Automatically they should be, but in case they are missed out, we'll also send out a group message. But please do email me. I will forward the email individually to you if you have not received it. Ujjvala Singhania Bhagini.
Ram Ram Bhagini.
Ram Ram Ram.
Kalatram Vaidhatram Kati Kati Bhajante na Kavayaha Shriyo Devyah Ova na Bhavati Pati Kairapi Dhanaihi Mahadevam Hitva Tava Sati Sati Namacharame Kuchabhyama Sangaha Puravakatarau Rapya Sulabhaha.
Uttamam Bhagini. Well done. There's a slight difference in the tune, but that's okay. Pushkala Bhagini. Next one.
Ram Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Ram.
Giramahurtevim duhina grihini magamavidaha.
Sorry to stop you here. It is Devim. It is not Devim. Devim is Dirgha. Once again.
Giramahurtevim druhina grihini magamavidaha. Hare patnim badmam harasagachari matritanayam turiya kapitvam duradigamani sima mahima mahamaya vishvam brahmayasi parabrahma magishi.
Uttamam. So first of all, we should not prolong it as Mahishi. It should be Parabrahma Mahishi because it is a short vowel. So we should not prolong it. Even shorter than that if possible. So if you go back to the first lesson, I've explained like what is Matra Kala, the unit of measurement for long and short letters. So that we should follow. And also Druhina Grihini, the na should be clearer, Bhagini. And Hare Patnim, I heard it as Hare Patnim. So the Upadmaniya wasn't heard clearly. So Hare Patnim, Hare Patnim. That Upadmaniya should be heard clearly. Otherwise, it sounds like there is no Visarga there at all. That is one thing I observed. I think, yeah, these are the improvements, Bhagini. Well chanted.
Okay, Ram Ram Ram.
Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyawad.
Jayanti Ramesh Bhagini.
Namaskaram, ma'am. Ram Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Ram.
Kada kale matah kathaya kalita rakta karasam pibeyam vidyarthi tava charana nirne jana jalam prakritya mukanam api cha kavita karanataya kada dhatte vani mukha kamalataambula rasatam.
Uttamam. Very well chanted, Jayanti Bhagini. Even the last line, without pausing, you chanted very well. Dhanyavadaha. Padma Narayan Bhagini.
Ram Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Ram.
Saraswatya Lakshmya vidhihari sapatno viharate rate pativratyam shitilayatiram yena vapusha chiram jivanneva kshapita pashupashabhyatikaraha परानन्दाभिक्यं रसयति रसं त्वद्भजनवान्.
Uttamam Bhagini. Vidhi Hari Sapatno, you yourself chanted Mahaprana correctly the second time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Also, Paranandabhikyam. There, if the Bhi and K is heard better, as in Mahaprana is heard clearly, that would be better. Very well chanted.
Thank you.
Dhanyavadaha Bhagini. Vishalakshi Kannan Bhagini, next one.
Namaste Bhagini.
Namaste.
प्रदीपज्वालाभिः दिवसकरनीराजनविधिः सुधासूतेश्चन्द्रोत्पलजललवैरर्घ्यरचना स्वकीयैरम्भोभिः सलिलनिधिसौहित्यकरणं त्वदीयाभिर्वाग्भिः तव जननि वाचां स्तुतिरियं त्वदीयाभिर्वाग्भिः तव जननि वाचां स्तुतिरियं त्वदीयाभिर्वाग्भिः तव जननि वाचां स्तुतिरियं.
Uttamam Bhagini. So here Pradeepa Jwalabhi. Bha Mahaprana, it could be heard clearly. Second line, could you repeat, please?
Yes, madam.
Sudha
Sudhasuteshchandropalajalalavailargyarachana.
Okay. Yes. So
Some problem in controlling breath.
Breath, yes, I understand.
Asthma, this one. So, but still I am trying.
It will improve your breathing capacity. Everything will improve with chanting. So Sudha, again, I understand it's a long line without a pause. So Mahapranas will take more of our breath.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, and just the Bha and those Mahapranas, if you focus on, it would be good.
Do you want me to repeat them, madam?
No problem, Bhagini. You chanted well.
Okay.
So well chanted. Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you.
Padma Bhagini. We will go back to 91.
Ram Ram Bhagini.
Ram Ram Ram.
Padanya Sakrida Parichayamivaradhumanasah Skalantaste Khelam Bhavana Kalahamsana Jahati Atastesham Shiksham Subhagamani Majjiraranita Chaladachashtanam Charana Kamalam Charucharite.
Tamam, very musical, very soothing to listen to you. This Subhagamani, could you please repeat that?
Atastesham Shiksham Subhagamani Manjiraranita Chaladachashtanam Charana Kamalam Charucharite.
Uttamam Bhagini. Chaladachakshanam, cha Mahaprana could be heard better, but well chanted. Well chanted.
Dhanyavada Bhagini.
Dhanyavadaha. Uma Bhagini.
Ram Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Ram.
Gataste manchatvam druhinahari rudreshwara bhrutaha shivasvachachaya gatita kapata prachadapataha tvadiyanam bhasam pratipalana ragarunataya shariri shrungaraha Rasaiva drushandobhi kutukam.
Uttamam Bhagini. Very well chanted. The second line, it's not a correction. I know it is hard because with so many Mahapranas and without taking a breath, it is very hard to chant. But despite that, I could hear your effort in chanting the Mahapranas also clearly. Very well done,
Thank you.
Uma Bhagini.
Thank you.
So I'm really overwhelmed to see the effort by all of you to chant this. Maithili Bhagini, next one.
Aralakeshu Prakriti Sarala Mandahasite Shri Shaba Chitte Drisha Dupaladu Shobha Kuchatate Brisham Tanvi Madhye Prituru Jaro Havishaye Jagatratum Shambho Jayati Karuna Kachi Taruna.
The Mahapranas, Bhagini, everywhere they should be clearer, especially the bhas. So Shri Shabha, Drishadupala Shobha, Brishan Tanvi Madhye, Prithururasi Jaroha Vishaye, Jagatratum Shambho. So wherever there is that yellow highlight, right? So please focus on chanting Mahapranas more clearly. Dhanyavadaha, Bhagini.
Thank you.
Anirudh Mahodaya.
Bhagini. Kalankah kasturi rajanikara bimbanjalamayam kalabhih karpuraihi marakatakarandanibiditam atastadbhogena pratidinamidam riktakuharam vidhirbhuyo bhuyah nibidayati nunam tava krite.
Uttamam, very well done. Were you also there in our Step Up with Sanskritam course?
Yes, ma'am.
And you chanted Soundaryalahari for the valedictory.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that, which is why I thought it was very familiar. I remembered your chanting that day. Well done, Anirudh.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anirudh, please send me an email with your recording.
Yes, ma'am.
And even others also, I request, I don't know if he's still here, but Mark Anthony Mahodaya and his son, no. So like I said, all of you, first preference to children. So please send me your recordings so that I can allocate verses. We won't be able to give too many verses because we have a time constraint. But I will allocate verses and listen to you. Any corrections also I will send across. Please do this in the next 2 days or so. Thank you, Anirudh. Ram, Ram, Ram. Dhanyavada. Shivaraman Mahodaya, V. Shivaraman Mahodaya.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Mahodaya.
Purarate rantah puramasi tatastvacaranayoho saparya maryada taralakaranana masulabha
Taralakaranana masulabha
saparya maryada Taralakarananam sulabha atahyete nitaha shatamakhamukha siddhimatulam tavadvaropantasthiti birani madhya biramaraha.
Uttamam. The last line, we should not stop there. We should not stop sthiti bhirani madhya bhiramaraha. So that entire line should be chanted at a stretch. Tavadvaro pantasthiti bhirani madhya bhiramaraha. So that's the only observation, Mahodaya.
Okay.
Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavada.
Well chanted. Okay. Annie Marie Bhagini.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Kalatram.
Oh my, sorry. Yes.
Kalatram Vaidhatram
कति कति भजन्ते न कवयः
श्रियो देव्या न भवति पतिः कैरपि धनैः महादेवं हित्वा तव सति सती नाम चरमे कुचाभ्यामासङ्गः पुरवकतरोरप्यसुलभः पुरवकतरोरप्यसुलभः
Okay, I'm sorry. I think
Vaidaryam.
I think Shivaraman Mahodaya is also chanting along. Sorry, Shivaraman Mahodaya, I will just mute you because we heard yours, couldn't hear Annie Mary Bhagini. Sorry about that, Annie Mary Bhagini.
No problem.
Yeah, you could start again. I actually took time to figure out who it was because among the participants, I was looking at the hands which were raised. So I could figure out who's mic was unmuted. Yeah, please do Kalatram.
Kalatram Vaidhatram Kati Kati Bhajante na Kavayah Shriyo Devyah Kova na Bhavati Patih Kairapi Dhanaihi Mahadevam Hitva Tava Sati Sati Namacharame Kuchabhyama Kuravakatarorapyasulabhah.
Uttamam. Second line again, please. Shriyo.
Shriyo Devyah Kova na
The first
Bhavati.
time I heard it as Dev. I heard Devyaha instead of Devyaha first time, but you chanted correctly, Bhagini. Devyaha, there's a dirgha. Very well done, Annie Mary Bhagini.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it, like I always say, and you have been very consistent in attending and participating. Excellent. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha. Okay. Those who have already chanted, request you to please lower your hands. Janaki Shiva. Bhagini, have you chanted? Okay, Janaki Shiva Bhagini.
Ram Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Ram.
Giramahurdevim Druhina Grihini Magham Agama Vidhihi.
Agama Vidaha, not Vidhihi. Agama Vidaha.
Sorry, Agama Vidaha Hare Patnim Padmam Haraha Sacharim Adritanayam.
Hara Sahacharim.
Haraha
There's no Haraha, only Hara Sahacharim.
Hara Sahacharim Adritanayam. Is it correct?
Yes, yes, yes.
Turiya Kapitvam Duradhigama Nissima Mahima Mahamaya Vishwam Brahmayasi Parabrahma Mahishi.
Uttamam. So here Parabrahma, again it should not be heard as Parabrahma. So what we do, we tend to give Mahaprana to Ba and chant it as Parabrahma. So it is not, there is no Mahaprana Ba there, Alpa Prana. So Parabrahma, Ba should be Alpa Prana itself. Parabrahma Mahishi. Again, She, we should not prolong. She, it is a short letter. Dhanyavadaha.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Dhanyavadaha, Bhagini. Yeah. Next, Saraswati Bhagini.
Ram Ram Bhagini.
Ram Ram Ram.
Kada kale mataha kathaya kalita laktakarasam pibeyam vidyati tava charana nirne jana jalam prakritya mukanam अपि च कविता कारणतया कदा धत्ते वाणी मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम्.
Uttamam, just one observation. It is Vidyarthi, not Vidyarthi. The dha is not a Mahaprana. Vidyarthi. So that very commonly we tend to, pronounce it as Vidya. It is not Vidya, it is Vidya. So the and ya are combined there. So Vidya Alpa Prana. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini.
Dhanyawada. Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Ram. Whoever is chanted, please lower your hands. Jyoti Mantri Bhagini.
Saraswatya Vidhiharas.
Yes, continue.
Saraswatya Lakshmya Vidhihari Sapatno Viharate Rate Pativratyam Shithilayati Ramyena Vapusha Chiranjeevaneva Kshapita Pashupashav Vyatikaraha Paranandabhikyam Rasayati Rasam Tvad-bhajanavan.
Uttamam. The second line again, Bhagini, Ratef Pativratyam.
Rate Pativratyam Shithilayati Ramyena Vapusha.
Yeah, Shithilayati is the word. Okay. So Shithilayati Ramyena Vapusha. Okay. Well chanted, Bhagini. Dhanyavadaha.
Shithilayati.
Yes, Shithilayati. It was heard as she and then a pause. I don't know if it was because of the lag in the internet, but I heard a pause after she. And then, so it is Shithilayati.
Shithilayati.
Shithi, that's all. We don't have to say Shithi. That extra tha should not be heard. Shithilayati. Just the Mahaprana.
Okay.
Dhanyavadaha. Okay. Next. Jai Shri Shankar Bhagini.
Namaste Bhagini.
Namaste.
This was 100. Okay. प्रदीपज्वालाभिर्दिवसकरनीराजनविधिः सुधासूतेश्चन्द्रोपलजललवैरर्घ्य रचना स्वकीयैरम्भोभिः सलिलनिधिसौहित्यकरणम् त्वदीयाभिर्वाग्भिस्तव जननि वाचां स्तुतिरियम्.
Uttamam Bhagini. Well chanted. You combined the
Towards the last two alphabets, the breath I was losing the breath in those two places.
Yes, I also figured that in the second line also, right?
Yeah,
So
the whole thing is one. I'm having a throat problem. That's why.
No problem. No, we'll all get it with practice. And also, like when we have some issue, it would be difficult to hold the breath for so long.
Yeah.
Uttamam
Thank you so
Bhagini. Well chanted. Dhanyavadaha. K. Vijaya Lakshmi Bhagini. We'll go back to 91. K. Vijaya Lakshmi Bhagini, please unmute. Oh, okay, I don't see the hand up. Now Vijaya Lakshmi S Bhagini. Vijaya Lakshmi S Bhagini.
Ram.
Ram
Bhagini.
पदन्यासक्रीडा परिचयमिवारब्धुमनसः स्खलन्तस्ते खेलं भवनकलहंसा न जहति अतस्तेषां शिक्षां सुभगमणिमञ्जीररनितच्छलादाचक्षाणं चरणकमलं चारुचरिते.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini. Well chanted. KV Shivasubramanya Mahodaya. 92.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Okay. Shall I chant?
Yes, yes, please. 92nd verse.
Yadaste manchatvam ruhanahari rutreshwara Shivasvachachaya katita kapata pravattarapataha Tudiyanam asam Hribalana ravarunataya Tari Sinkaraha Rasa Iva Drisham Lokti Kuduham.
Tamam. So it is drisham, rasa iva drisham doghi kutukam, not drisham. Also the second line, Shiva swachachaya ghatita kapata prachada pataha. Here after ghatita, I heard some confusion. It is Shiva swachachaya ghatita kapata prachada pataha.
Shall I chant once again?
Just the second line, Mahodaya will do.
Shivasvachachaya katita kapata pravattarapataha.
Again, there's some confusion there. Kapata prachada pataha.
Breathing is not. Shivasvachachaya katita kapata pravattarapataha.
With practice, you will get it, Mahodaya, no worries. So please go through the lines slowly, each and every letter, and you could listen to the recordings and you will be able to do it. Dhanyavadaha, Mahodaya. Well done. Rajeshwari Shivaraman Bhagini. Arala Kesheshu.
Ram Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Ram.
Arala Kesheshu Prakriti Sarala Mandahasite Shirisha Bhachitte Drishadupala Shobha Kuchatate Drishantanvi Madhye Prutururasi Jaroha Vishaye Jagatratum Shambho Jayati Karuna Kachidaruna.
Tamam. Just one observation. Prithururasi jaroha vishaye. This pr and thu. Prithu. Prithu.
Prithururasi jaroha vishaye.
Yeah. So this. Yes, yes. Well chanted, Bhagini. The two also should be clearly chanted as a Mahaprana.
Okay.
Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you.
Dhanyavadaha. Those who have chanted, please lower your hands. Radhika Panuganti Bhagini. Radhika Bhagini, please unmute. Radhika Bhagini, please unmute. Okay. Okay, yes, yes, please.
Kalanka Kasturi Rajani Bimban Jalamayam Kalabhi Karpura.
We have lost your unable to hear you, Bhagini. Okay, unable to hear you. Krishna Narayan Bhagini.
Namaste, Ram.
Namaste.
So 94, is it?
Yes, Kalanka Kasturi.
Kalanka Kasturi Rajanikara Bimbam Jalamayam Kalabhik Karpuraihi Marakada Karandam Nibiditam Atastvat Pratidinamidam Riktakuharam Vidhirbhuyo Bhuyaha Nibidayati Nunam Tava Krite.
Uttamam Bhagini, well chanted. Whoever finished, please go back to mute. Please mute yourselves. V. Chandrakala Bhagini. Next one.
Ram Bhagini.
Ram.
Puraraterantah puramasi tatastvacharanayoho saparya maryada taralakarana nama sulabha tatha hyete nitaha shatamathamukhas siddhimatulam Tavadvaropantasthitiviraнимādhyabhiramaraha.
Uttamam, well chanted Bhagini.
Thank
Next
you, Bhagini.
one. Gopal Padmanabhan Mahodaya. Unable to hear you. Unable to hear you, Mahodaya. A lot of disturbance. Sorry, Kshamyatam. I think I'm not able to hear you at all. Probably there's some issue with the connection. Maybe next time, Mahodaya, we can try next time when you have, we'll have more individual chanting sessions. Sorry about this, just unable to hear you. Jayalakshmi Pattabhiraman Bhagini.
Namaste, Ram.
Namaste.
Kalatram Vaidhatram Kati Bhajante na kavayah Shriyo Devyah Kova na bhavati patih kairapi dhanehi Mahadevam hitva tava sati namacharame kuchabhyamasangaha Kuravakatarorapyasulabhah Kuchapyamasangah Kuravakatarorapyasulabhah.
Yes, last line you only corrected
Sorry for
yourself.
that.
No
Mistake.
problem. Very well chanted. Could I
Thank
hear Nabhavati again? That is the middle of second line. Nabhavati.
Shriyo Devyah Kova Nabhavati Patih Kairapi Dhanehi.
Yeah, okay. First time I heard an F sound, Patif Kairapi, something like that I heard, which is why I asked you to repeat it. Patif Kairapi Dhanai. Yeah. Jihva Muliya.
Patif Kairapi. Thank you.
Uttamam Bhagini, well chanted. Aishwarya Krishnan Bhagini.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. 97, please.
Ram.
Ram.
Ramahurdevim Druhina Grihini Magamavidah Hare Patnim Padmam Arasahachari Madritanayam Turiya Kapitvam Duradhigamanissima Mahima Mahamaya Vishwam Brahmayasi Parabrahma Mahishi.
Yes, very good. Hare Patnim. The Upadmaniya pronunciation, Haref Patnim. Okay, I heard it.
Hare Patni Padma.
So yours is heard more like a Jihva Muliya. That is when the Visarga is followed by Ka or Ka. Then we say that Ha, like Dukham. That her sound is heard, half her. Here it is Hare Patni.
I'm not getting it. Is it just Hare?
No. Hare Patni. So for Upadmaniya pronunciation, you can listen to the first class, but I will do it again here. So it is Hare Patni. I hope it's clear. It is not Hare Patni. Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is not fur. There is no fur sound as such. But what happens in Upadmaniya is we need to use both our lips to chant. So that is the rule.
Okay.
And
All
so
right.
there is a sudden expulsion of air and you immediately close the lips like Naguro Paramam. So you can hear that it is not Naguro Paramam. But there is that Upadmaniya there. But we don't chant it as Hare. It is not Hare, not her. So when you say her, half her, we are not using our lips. But for Upadmaniya, we have to use both the lips. Hare, Patnim.
Perfect.
So
Okay.
sometimes
Got it.
when we chant Upadmaniya, a slight F, fur sound is heard. But technically, there is no fur sound in Sanskritam. But when we chant Upadmaniya, that is heard that way. But we should not make an effort to chant it as fur because there is no fur. And also when you say fur, we don't use the lips, right? The lips should close for Upadmaniya. That is like pa. We use both our lips. Similarly, the lips have to close for Upadmaniya. Hare Patnim. Okay.
Hare Patni Padma.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Wonderful.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Really
no
appreciate
problem.
it.
Dhanyavadaha. Sorry, this is a little, we need to just understand and pay more attention, then I think we will get it.
No, thank you so much for telling us again and again because, you see, it's so easy to forget it in between. Thank you so much.
No
Appreciate
problem
it.
at all. Thank you. Dhanyavadaha. Okay, so for Upadmaniya, Jihva Mulya, you can go to our first pronunciation lessons if you have any doubts and you can listen to it again. Okay, we will just complete till 100 and we will stop for today. Chitra Bhagini.
Ram Bhagini.
Ram.
Kada kale mataha kathaya kalitalatkarasam pibeyam vidyarthi tava charana nirne jana jalam prakritya mukanam api cha kavita karanataya kada dhat Vani mukha kamalataambula rasatam.
Uttamam, well chanted Bhagini.
Thank you.
Next, Vani Kesarla Bhagini.
Ram Bhagini.
Ram.
Saraswatya Lakshmiya Vidhi Hari Sapatno Viharate Rate Pativratyam Shithilayati Ramyena Vapusha Chiranjeevanneva Kshapita Pashupashavyatikaraha Paranandabhikyam Rasayati Rasam Tvad-bhajanavan.
Uttamam, very musical. Chiranjeevanneva. There we should not prolong it. It is a hrasva, short letter. So while chanting in tune, we tend, and especially when we chant slowly, we tend to prolong the last letters. So that shouldn't happen. Chiranjeevanneva. Okay?
Okay, understood.
Please remember.
Ram, thank you so much.
Ram. Dhanyavadaha, well chanted. Whether it is a hrasva at the end of a pada or in between a pada where we are pausing, we should not prolong it. Okay, so I think
Okay, thank you so much.
Dhanyavadaha. Please, those who have chanted, please go back to mute. Brunda Bhagini, 100.
Bhagini. Ram 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 Bhagini.
Ram Ram Ram.
प्रतीतज्वालाभिः दिवसकरनीराजनविधिः सुधासूतेश्चन्द्रो फलजललवैरर्घ्यरचना स्वकीयैरम्भोभिः सलिलनिधिसौहित्यकरणम् स्वदीयाभिर्वाग्भिः तव जननि वाचां स्तुतिरियम्
Bhagini, that's I mean, just once is enough. The thing is, your Mahapranas should be clearer. Your Mahapranas everywhere should be clearer. Pradeepa Jwala Bhihi Divasakara Neerajana Vidhihi. So wherever the highlight is there, the yellow highlight, the Mahaprana should be heard clearly. And the second line, we are not supposed to stop at Chandro. Sudha Sutesh Chandro Palajalalavai Arghya Rachana. So consistently, please make your Mahapranas clearer, Bhagini. Please chant them clearly.
Okay. Bhagini. Sudha.
No,
okay.
That is okay, Bhagini. Dhanyavadaha. We've already run out of time. Maybe I'll just take one
Okay.
more. Annapurna, Bhagini.
Ram 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 Bhagini.
Ram Ram Ram. 100 again.
प्रदीपज्वालाभिः दिवसकरनीराजनविधिः सुधासूतेश्चन्द्रोपलजलल वैराग्यरचना
Vairagya, it is Chandro Pala Jalala Vairarghya Rachana. Arghya, it is not Vairagya. It is Sudha Sutesh Chandro Pala Jalala Vairarghya Rachana.
Okay. सुधासूतेश्चन्द्रोपलजलल वैरर्घ्यरचना स्वकीयैरम्भोभिः सलिलनिधिसौहित्यकरणम् त्वदीयाभिर्वाग्भिः तव जननि वाचां स्तुतिरियम्.
Uttamam Bhagini, well done, well chanted. Others, I'm very sorry, those who have raised your hand and who couldn't chant today. We will have more revision sessions, individual chanting sessions. Yes, for the practice sessions, I will start from the beginning. That is, yes, just a second. Let me finish. So revision sessions, we will start from the first verse onwards. So important announcement, because a lot of them are logging out. I know we are already way past our time for class. So next class will be valedictory function. A very erudite Sanskritam scholar, Dr. Karanam Arvindarao Mahodaya is joining us as the chief guest. He will be addressing us. Please join all of you and participate in the valedictory. And all children, especially up to 18 years. So whoever wants to take part in the valedictory, please send me a recording of 1 to 10 verses by Tuesday. If you send it to me on Friday, Saturday, it would be difficult for me to listen. By Tuesday, I will get back to those who will be able to participate. Dhanyavadaha. We will conclude with Shanti Mantraha. Any questions, please send me an email. If you have not received the invitation for next class, also please send me an email and I will individually send it to you. So let me just chant Shanti Mantraha now. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Dhanyavadaha. Ram Ram Ram. We will meet next class at the same time for the valedictory function.